to Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. And the Rebels will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cougars offense will have the ball first. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, is what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. We'll see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Washington State will have to boot it away.
Coaches talk about third downs all the time. They emphasize it in football games, and that's a great start for this defense. They're ready for the pass, nice coverage in the back end. They get the sack, and they set the tone in this football game.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So Ole Miss offense will go to work for the first time today. Out of the gun to give to the back. Guys, let's take a minute and talk about Ole Miss. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a four-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Sends it back in motion. Off the RPO. Full right looking for the chains. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field. When I run that post route, QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Woods. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires into traffic, picked off. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. He's got an open man. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. New set of downs after the completion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The handoff to Johnson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Powers through. Touchdown, Washington State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Makes a move. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got it in the middle. It's dribbling. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Complete out of the backfield. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. And the Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Trying to slam in. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. He might want another play. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he added the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man by himself. And he's brought down after a huge completion. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. He lobs one high down the left side. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unleashes it on the run. Another incompletion on third down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Got it in the middle, it's Wallace. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They're going to run it. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring. The Rebels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. And they're not on the same page there.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to.
He caught it!
And this 4 vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. He'll try to tack on one more. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to Johnson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down and 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Meredith. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Steps to his left. Out of the pocket. The throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. With the catch, it's Lee. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Complete downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now on 2nd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Down close to the goal line. Great job by the tight end on his route for that touchdown.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gives it on the option. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Ellison. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's caught. It's Meredith. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're looking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cougars back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The option look. He'll toss it. Powers forward but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Fakes the grab on the left. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, can these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Oh, he got loose. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Diggs. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyways, so it really doesn't matter that.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford.
The Cougars will kick it off to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Watkins. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Diggs. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Simmons. Pressure coming. Got the first down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle, it's Wright. Breaks into the open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Rebels!
How about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Woods. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Washington State will have to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Let's see what he can do with it. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Wood. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Caught over the middle. It's Meredith. At the 40, there he goes. It's a seam wide open. And the runner is down, and so is the flag. That is a tough one to take, to get an explosive play like that and have it wiped out by a penalty. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Quick pass on the fly motion. He breaks a tackle. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Unleashes one. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Washington State sends out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Got it near midfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Off play action on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Pulls it, fired complete. There he goes.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Leaves it with the back. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Bringing the heat. Steps away. Hit as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB. Finally getting some pressure. Finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road. Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this...
The snap to the up man, they'll fake it. They'll stop him short, and they had it sniffed out from the beginning.
Well, they were trying to get clever. They thought they had the right look for that fake punt, but give the defense a lot of credit. They were expecting it.
The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. No fair catches here, looking for room. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. 3rd down coming. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And they're going to try it again. It's another fake. And the gamble pays off as they pick up the first down. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Lee. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Rebels are on the move. Off play action. Unloads it left. It's caught. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to throw. It's Simmons. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here comes the heat. Got a man. It's hot. Strong, firm tackle.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good. Easy call for the ref. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Flips it out in the flat. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. On 1st and goal, let's see if Washington State can get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown, Washington State. Fit it in the window for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. Two dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Can't get him to the ground. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Finds his man. It's Dribbling. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Finds him out of the backfield. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Rides the back and leaves it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying play action. Moving out of the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's right. Jumped on top of the pile.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And they'll fake it again. And they roll the dice, and it ain't snake eyes. They pick up the first down. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got the back over the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And the Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. The handoff keep working on that clock. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. This is what an elite team does.